Okay, everyone, let's go ahead and start playing. I haven't played since the other day. Yesterday was Kings playoff hockey, so I'm a big hockey fan, so I had to watch that. And by the time I got home from work, it was kind of late after the game. The game actually went to double overtime, so I have not been able to test further. Now, we went 6-3 with the Shaman deck, so that's pretty decent. Let's see. We're going to test. I want to do a couple things. So first, I want to show you some decks, and we'll probably play some. This is the Druid deck I updated. As you can see, some of the updates I've added. A Ferocious Howl. I think that might be decent. Also, it's armor gain. A little bit more beast synergy, plus some area effect with the Drakes. Don't know if this is the final form of it, but we'll see. Let's see. Also, this was the one that went 4-2 last time. That did pretty well. I'm not sure if Voodoo might be a keeper. We'll see. I really like the Druid. I might add this into the other. I'm basically testing a couple things to see which one I like the best, and we'll go from there. Another thing, let's take a look here. There's a lot of shamans on the higher rankings, so thinking about maybe Grumble's a little bit too greedy, and maybe we could get some area effect. Obviously, the idea of this deck is to be on curve and get as much tempo as you can, get minions on board, and control the board as much as possible. But we'll see if that's actually going to happen. Like I said, we'll see if that happens. Something I might want to add to the Shaman deck, or actually Druid as well. I think this guy is going to be pretty good. It's really, it can really, well, deck's full, so I can't preview, but I really think that this deck could potentially be a really good one. I mean, not deck, the card. You kind of actually see it once in a while, so that's really, really good. But we'll see what happens. As obviously it can potentially kill your Fireflies and your lower end minions, your totems, but it's a board clear, but we'll see. Yeah, so Grumble, of the games that you saw last time, I didn't think I ever got him any kind of value out of it, but we'll see how it goes. So this is the update. I might add this. Maybe we could, well, the Drakes are just kind of almost the same thing, except for you're not guaranteed to clear anything. Hunters are a big issue right now, but in theory, this deck should counter Hunter, especially the Howls. I think the Howls' extra healing is really good. We'll see. The Mage I want to test. Mage is also a contender for the Horror, because let's see here. I might want to get this out, actually. Even though it's so good against locks. I kind of want a second Fire Plume Phoenix, because these are really good right now. Getting rid of Divine Shields, getting rid of minions. You need that. We'll see. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is a keeper, and this might not be. We might need to get rid of these for these. These Horrors, I think, are going to be pretty clutch, pretty sleeper hit this expansion. I also want to try this. I'm thinking about putting the Gnome back because, why, yeah, this is good and it has supports Ashmorn. We'll see how it goes. Also thinking about potentially putting the Horrors in there instead of some of, maybe instead of the Twisting Nethers. That way you could have a little bit less, more heavy minion. If I do minion-driven deck, and if that happens, I'll probably get rid of the Tyrants because not too much support for them. We'll see. The second Mage, we'll see how this goes. Is more greedier, I think. Again, I don't know about this. I think these Horrors are going to be really clutch for the Mage, even though the Mage does have access to area effect. But Minion's so much good. And I don't net deck 99% of the time, but I did find on Hearthstone, one of the moderators is pretty good at building decks, and I liked the unique take he has on the Odd Druid. My Odd Druid deck, I'll show you in a second here, Druid 2 is technically not mine, but it's very similar to what I was going to build. So let's take a look at the Odd Druid. And we'll get rid of that. Naturalize, I think, is just going to be in every druid deck going on. There's so much issues right now with a lot of flooding, a lot of minions, so a little bit of card draw. How I think is, from what I've seen, it's pretty good for armor. These guys, since it's an odd druid, you get the upgraded hero power, the 2+2, so that's pretty nice. And you'll be attacking. This seems to be a really good minion. I like it. And then, of course, Tar Creeper for taunts. Zella, hers really kind of cool. And then look at this. He has, of course, Witching Hour. Big Game Hunter. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff. Removal's premium right now. Big Game doesn't really do much about flooding decks, but then we'll go here. These guys are pretty cool, especially to get the buff, obviously, because you're odd, it will. Problem with has some negative synergy with Witching Hour because it comes back as base form, but still a taunt. Or when Hadronox summons, it's back to base form. Ramp, card draw, the Rotten for heal, taunt. Starfall, I think this is a great inclusion, or to include because it's area effect or damage removal. Depends on what you need to do at the time. These, pretty good. Of course, the whole odd theme. Him as well, because you tend to get a lot of stuff on board, and when you do, buffing them up is pretty awesome. And I miss this card. I haven't played with him for a long time. So I think that would be kind of good. And then Master Okark pulls Tar Creepers. You could pull the Thug. They won't pull any of these, which is kind of good because you want the buff. Or Battlecon, it could pull the Grizzly, which is amazing. Actually, it could pull him. Well, that's okay. What can you hopefully not, but even then, it's still a taunt. And then what else do we have here? Oh, this is a Spiteful Dread. It's another deck I didn't net deck. As a matter of fact, or I did. I'm going to rebuild my Spiteful Summoner Druid deck I had before the expansion. It did pretty cool. What I like about this deck, obviously, it's a Summoner deck, but look at the setup. Early game, freezing minions. The Prince, which is good. This is good. Taunt or removal. Ramp. This, I think, is such an excellent inclusion right now in this meta. A lot of Paladins, a lot of flooding. Imp game, the Chain Game's awesome too. Silence, which is really, really good. These, excuse me, could be used for removal or a defensive type thing or a more sticky minion. Get the 2/6 if you're ahead on board. That's something that could trade. Or a 6/2 to remove a must-kill minion. These guys are pretty cool. They kind of fell off the meta, but I think they'll come back. Jones for card draw because you do not run Nourish. Leroy is your finisher or, worst case scenario, a removal. Just a second. So I think that's really good. Apple, just one of them. This person's, that's fine. It's good. Taunt, heal. Summoners, which, you know, only ultimates, so that means they could get a really nice, big, huge minion. Ashmore, because there's a lot of synergy for this. Malfurion. I'm not sure if I like this because the ultimate goes random, right? And then, of course, the Lynch King. So I'm not completely sold on that. The times I did play with it, it never really milled me. But it didn't always go to where I wanted it to go, so. And I tend to not like RNG type stuff. And this is technically not mine, but it is at the same time because I did start building from last stream a odd druid, and I started messing around, and I came up with a list almost like this, not 100%. I'll tell you the differences. I had this. I had the greedy sprites. I didn't include defenders in mine, but that's a great idea. I had Tar Creeper, Witching Hour. Don't think I had that at first. I might have. I didn't have the Tyrants, which I think is an excellent inclusion. I had this. Didn't have Jones. I did have Nourish. I did have these. Don't think I had a removal, so there's slight differences, but this is a great idea. The Grizzlies I had, Malfurion, of course this, Master Oharka, but I didn't have Baron. So this deck has a lot of removal, which should, in theory, do really good against Paladin. Or you hope. So what else here? Oh, and this I got from Old Guardians. He's a streamer of Hearthstone, really good player. I recommend you checking out his channel. Only thing is I don't have the Glass Knight. I'm kind of hesitant to craft it, but we might. And he went 14-2 tonight with it, so it seems like it's a really strong card. And I don't really played Paladin, so I tend to get a lot of lists online for it because I'm not, it's not one of my main heroes. And for Witchwood, I have all the neutral legendaries, and I do not have all the class legendaries. Oh, here it is, got here. So I have all that. I have those. I got that from a pack. I had to craft Godfrey. Then I have these. Got him from the pack. I had to craft her. I love this card, by the way. I think she's much better. And if you saw the stream from last night, it had a lot of good stuff. Okay, her. We're just going to go through this route. I had to craft him. Hunters, I got that. Druid, I got both. So that was cool without having to craft. So let's see what we're going to play today. We could try out the taunts, but I really want to try the Elemental Mage. Do you think it's going to need refinement? But let's give it a try. It won't hurt. I don't think Elemental Mage is probably that strong, but we'll see. I definitely want to end up put another Fire Plume Phoenix in there, though. I think that's going to be really good. Okay, Shaman. It's probably the OTK version, so if that's the case, I have to put a lot of pressure. Oh, this might be useful, but we need early game, so we're not going to keep that. Play the Beetle's fine. I really don't know about this Elemental, but we'll see. Could be a good finisher, or it could be a bad card slot. I'm also toying with the idea of not putting fireballs in here.
Greetings, friend.
Alright, we're not going to coin anything out. We have 3 3-drops, so we actually might do that next turn. We'll see. Excuse me. Why don't we just chill? I mean, getting the 3-drops out there is kind of cool, but I kind of want to get that. That contests this board. We'll save the coin in case we need it for something else. Alright, so we don't have any indication what kind of deck he is. We're going to definitely trade there because we don't want him to have any effect. And we're going to play this. We could actually coin that out, but we'll see. We have Tar Creeper for next turn in case we need Elemental. Alright, he's the OTK, so we're on a ticking time bomb here. We're going to definitely need something big. Since we got 2 5-drops, we'll do this. We have that, and okay, so we're gonna trade. I mean, we could do this, right? Nah, we'll wait. We'll wait. He's gonna trade there most likely, but we'll wait. So we need to kill this guy fast or KO him quick because he's gonna win. Even though the Shaman's deck is tier garbage right now, it's still you're on a ticking time bomb. Don't see that very often. We have to ping that and we'll play the Earth. We'll have synergy for, oh, we could do that, but we can't just leave that on. I mean, this is better because it develops a bigger minion, but he's gonna have overload. I mean, we could do this and ping. And we could... I really want to get a big minion on board. And next turn we have options. Getting a 5/5 though is so odd. But he'll probably be able to deal with it. Let's do this. I really don't want him to have spell power. And that might be a misplay because this is just a bigger minion. But we'll see. We could play him next turn. We did play Elemental, so the chain's not broken. Don't know is... Are they... We need to kill that. So we're going to have to... Fireball, because card draw is just so important for the element. So we're gonna break our chain, unfortunately, but we have to kill this. Otherwise, we're not going to have any kind of chance of winning.
That's incredible.
That's the only reason I'm killing it is because it's. I mean, I guess technically it's a misplay because I break my chain, but the more card draw he has, the bigger you see, the bigger chance he's gonna have for getting his combo combo's all about drawing their win condition, right? Alright, let's see if we get something good. Blaze Clouser is not exactly great. We could do this, but I kind of think we're just going to have to put something on board. And then next turn we'll have that, so we'll just do that. I broke the chain, so I think that turns a few back. Was a misplay. He's going to hex that. We'll see. I have no idea if this deck has anywhere it can beat these new tier decks, but we'll see. But as soon as he gets his combos, I'm going to have to just concede. Yeah, that's probably it right there. He's going to do his stupid World Shaker, I think. Yeah. That probably means he has his combo. The only thing is he hasn't got the life thing yet. So we're going to have to hex that. Oh, man. We'll break our chain, though. Oh, no, we won't. We could actually fireball it and save the hex. I don't know if that's the best, but we gotta keep the board clean. He's gonna win. He does a lot of stuff. Yeah, this deck's so stupid. Luckily, it has a low win rate, but that's not the point.
Stone.
I wonder, does they run any one drops? We'll see in a second.
I will show you fear.
Yeah, he floods the board, so we need Meteor if we can get it. And we don't get it.
Flames consume you.
We're ahead on board, but that means nothing. As soon as he gets those life drinkers, it's pretty much GG. Seems like a fun deck, but I don't think we can beat it. We could poly that. Is it worth it, though? Because it doesn't matter. The point is, he's going to win the late game because he's just going to combo me down. Actually, that's really good. How much you want to bet he's going to say this is incredible? We're clearing the board. As much as I would love to go face. I don't think they use weapons, so we're going to put down the... we'll chill. We'll do this. And we'll chill, because he has area effect. We're not going to use everything. Hopefully we will start grinding some ranks. Like I said, I took a 2-month break from Hearthstone, so I'm nowhere near rank 5 or anything like that, so the game's actually kind of fun again, but we'll see how long that lasts. With stupid crap like this shaman deck, it's not fun. Alright, here we go. This is going to be the... Oh, wow, the Drakes. Kind of surprised at that. I wonder if he has anything. Let's put something big on the board. Yeah, this one's probably not gonna. We could actually poly it. Like I said, there's not gonna be much we can actually poly here. We're just tempo.
That's incredible.
This guy, and that's incredible. And luckily he hasn't got his life drinkers yet, or he's saving it. Well, as soon as he does that, well, there's number 1. So once number 2 comes, I'm gonna concede. Because there's no point in continuing the game. I don't know why Blizzard releases garbage shit. Alright, he doesn't have anything in there, but we'll still put a minion. We could do this. We'll do this, but we'll get rid of this over here. Yeah, I could ping that, but I'd rather get the minion with attack out of there so he can't trade. If he does the second Lifebringer, I will probably concede. Just move on to the next game because there's no point in... He's going to get the win. He has area effect, otherwise he wouldn't have done that.
My joy
want to see something though. Is he going to get the KO? He only had one. But see, it's a continuous loop though. It's never going to end. And he's going to get all this stuff from the... Okay. Let's see if he wins. Only reason I'm staying is because I want to see what happens. Yeah, this is just stupid. Anyways, let's move on. Meme deck, a meme deck. If they get the combo pieces, they're done. Right? That's just a stupid effing deck. Because it's stupid. It's garbage. But whatever. Shouldn't be salty. It's garbage. I hate shit like that. This is one of the reasons why, like Raza, really made me quit this game. Almost made me quit. It's just I hate crap like that. It's just, I know combo decks are cool and all, but
knowledge is power.
It's just stupid. I guess they're technically healthy for the game, right? But realistically, if you what a curve. Realistically, if you get the combo, you have no way of so he's odd. So that means I don't know. It's odd. No, he's control. He wouldn't be aggressive. So I have no idea if we're going to be able to beat this garbage. He's just going to get so much great stuff. But as long as we stay on ahead of the curve, we should be okay. Oh, Quest Warrior. Yeah, this night could be fun. We have very limited timer as well. We're not going to deal with this guy's late game, so we can just go face for as much as we can. And I don't think Mage is good, guys, so we'll probably have to switch decks. He's already at 1-7, plus that echo effect is not going to be fun. We don't need a taunt, so we're just going to do this, and we'll wait. We'll deal with it next turn. Next turn we could do card draw, or elemental. I want to keep the chain going for turn 5. Geist will actually be really good against a warrior, because a shield slam. Wait. He's odd, right? Shield slam. There is no execute, but there's the voodoo doll. Oh, that is perfect. I'll take it. We gotta kill this. We could wait one turn, but who cares? Alright, another. We could trade into it. We're going to do this. Let's see, positioning here. We'll do there over here.
Brothers, I call.
Ooh, this is actually good for weapon lockdown. How about we'll do this? We need a. Alright, let's see what my opponent does. Hold on 1 second. So what are your guys' take on the new expansion? You guys like it? Don't? What do you think about the stupid shaman garbage that's on there now? Play a real deck. Play elemental shaman.
What now?
I actually might try that meme deck, but I'm actually going to build a Jade wild shaman deck with it. Too bad we don't have ooh, that might be good in a couple turns. We need polymorph, right? But we're going to do this. I know we float a mana, but we also have to be mindful of... Oh, that's actually really good. We have to be mindful of... let's see. Is there any way we could do this without losing any board? Let's see. We'll do this. Oh, we'll lose a good many, but at least we keep the 5. We're not going to play anything more because of Brawl. Couple turns, if my board sticks, he's going to be pretty clutch. Only way we're going to beat this guy is just substantial amount of damage. Let's see what he's at. I mean, he's 3 of 7, so that's not that good. Well, so much for the board sticking. We're going to keep that because it's going to be... Let's draw first. Ooh, Geist is going to be really, really good. Let's put this since we don't need we'll put this there. He's not going to brawl for that. Or he might. Geist is going to be really, really good. How do we deal with that? We could deal with it with ooh, the Blaze Claw. Just on time. I know he gets healing, but I don't get rid of Shield Slam, but he doesn't have really much armor. But we'll see. And then if this board sticks, we're putting this down for some nice burst. But the late game, I don't know how we're going to win this. Alright, he's taking damage, that's all that matters. We're going to get rid of his Shield Slams probably this turn. Oh, that's actually really good. Yep, Shield Slams are gone. We're going to put this, it dies, but it wastes a charge on a pretty relatively weak minion. Actually, we could get lethal pretty quick if we got another fireball. Losing Shield Slam's major for a Control Warrior because that takes away one of their most important removal tools in the odd deck. Well, we're gonna take care of that. Unfortunately, he's gotten his weapon, but we need to flood the board now. He might, I'm assuming he has Brawl. As much as I would love to do that, we need to do this. And we're doing this. Yeah, unless he finds a way to clear the board, we got lethal next turn. He's probably going to brawl, but as long as something nice stays. We have the Elemental, we have... Oh, wait, well, that's not too major. He can't... well, he could do the thing, but we just need at least a couple minions to stick. Okay, he brawls, so that's unfortunate. If we get... well, he's going to have hero power, so... Okay, that's good. Our other Blaze Caller would be really nice. We have that to deal with that. I'm surprised he kind of went there. We could do this. And we have lethal. Cool. Yeah, Warrior, I don't know. Quest Warrior, do not know. I mean, that's just one small sample, but it could be a bad deck. Who knows? So, obviously, we have a small sample. Okay, guys, I'll be right back. We'll continue messing around with this mage deck, and then we could actually try the other one too. But I want to get a decent sample size, a couple games if I can. I'll be right back though. Okay, guys, I'm back. Let's go ahead and queue up. And things go good, we'll keep going. If not, we'll probably try the other deck. It's a little bit greedier, but it might be kind of cool. I think Big Mage and Secret Mage is still a thing, so interesting. Is that the same guy? If it is, I hope he doesn't get a combo. Yeah, there's no way to beat that Shaman deck, but we could keep that in case he's aggressive. You really want your early game, but we have coins, so we'll keep the Tar Creeper. He mulliganed 2 cards, he kept 1. We'll see what kind of shaman this is. No flies. Alright, so it could still be a... Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. My dogs are going crazy. We could do that and develop a... We'll just use one. I would like to do... I was thinking about coining out so I could hero power or put this out, but that's fine. I want to get the synergy going. We could coin out the Steam guy if we need to. I know I float him enough, but that's fine. So yeah, what do you guys think about the new expansion? I kind of like it. I like the interesting cards. I like the odd, even deck ideas. I did borrow some ideas and stuff like... Oh, we need to kill that. Hopefully we have a way to deal with it. Shoot. We could draw, but... We're going to do that. We'll develop just this. We don't need a Tar Creep. I want to be able to ping this next turn. No matter what, unless he gets a healing totem, I guess. If he clears the board, that's going to suck. I don't know if this is... Don't know if they run Zap in there, do they? They might. We'll see. We'll play it out. If it is the combo, well, it's probably... Oh, it could be Elemental Shaman. Yeah, it's an Elemental Shaman, so that's cool. I respect that. If you play a good deck, or a decent deck, or something that's not mean, or garbage. Alright, so we have a lot of stuff. We're going to... Obviously put this down, do that, and then we will pass. We contest this board. We'll probably, we'll see what happens. I hope this deck does well, because I really like my other elemental deck. I need 2 of those. Those are just too good. He's going to have polymorph, of course. We could do this. We'll ping it. We'll do Firefly. Don't know if he's going to run area effect. We'll see. And we'll probably coin out the Blaze Collar next turn since we have 2 in hand. Don't know if this is going to be any use against this matchup. I don't know if this is an Elemental Shaman, so I don't know if what they would run that would do 1 card. Oh, that Discover Battle Cry. We might do this then, just to get rid of his other one. Kind of wonder if my thing will be good. What's it called? My man, going death here. No, death here. Going mind numb. What's it called? Control Warlock. There we go. Control Warlock. I wonder if that's going to. We'll do this just in case we could ping next turn. Yeah, the Control Warlock. I hope that does well. I might even put the horrors in there. We'll see. We'll test these out during the week and weekend. Hex is probably coming. Speak of the devil. That's 1 hex, so he probably won't hex this, and we'll just ping and we'll get another beefy minion on the board. This is going face. Actually, that was a mistake because he can now kill that. I don't care. I can ping it next turn. I wanted to get the 5 damage to face and then get rid of the area effect. Alright, so he has that. We might want to... We're probably going to do that. We'll probably do area effect to clean up this garbage. It'll clean up everything that goes directly in the face. So I really like that idea. We're going to do him. He might get... what's it called? Hex, but I'm assuming he would do the bigger threat. It's going to slow, right? It's going to take time for it to get any kind of stuff. Ooh, okay. Well, we'll deal with that. Thank you for giving me my Pyros. At least I get one of them. Ooh, as much as I would love... I mean, we could suicide it. We're going to do... Oh, man, we're going to lose our synergy, though. I was going to put this into this to get damage. You know what? Oh, man. I'm not going to... We're going to develop this. Oh, that's really good. This, of course, goes face. I'm not going to trade into that. That's not spirit. Even if it was spell damage, I probably wouldn't do it. Because now I got lethal coming in soon. Alright. That's... Oh, well, look at that. I should have maybe... And just like that, he's ahead on board. That doesn't really... I mean, we're going to have to trade into that. This is going to stay up. We're going to have to get rid of that. So let's see what's the best options here. Let's draw. We could get... Ooh, Poly's going to be so good here. Well, hold on. This is going to die, right? Is there any, there's no way for us to deal with this turn. Damn it. Unfortunately, my thing dies. We're going to have to poly this, though. And we're going to do this, so he doesn't have any way to attack, and we'll develop that. We'll deal with that next turn. We're technically ahead, but we're also really behind. Next turn, we have a lot of options. We'll see how... Well, there goes our board. We'll be able to deal with this, though. Yeah, it's bad. So, just like that, we're falling behind. But he's out of cards, so that's actually really, really good. Alright, so we're going to have to deal with that. I know the Divine Shield, getting rid of that. But we're going to do the Tar Creeper, so he has to... We'll do this. Next turn, if it sticks, we could get rid of it. We're going to have to probably play one of these soon. It's been a fist fight of a game. I got close to lethal. Well, not really. It was 12 off, but still. All I need is some area effect. I'm really thinking those horrors are going to be so good in this meta. Look at these flood. That card will deal with most of this, and then I get to... Yeah, I think I'm going to probably add those instead of Meteor, believe it or not. Even though Meteor's been really good. But, oh, man.
Fire, burn, and cauldron.
Alright, so this goes here. Unfortunately, we're going to lose this. We'll ping. We'll get rid of that so it protects our minion, and hopefully we can get some momentum. Next turn, we'll try to see what we can do. Still a 7/7. I think one of them's okay. Okay, what battle cries did he have? Oh, it doesn't put a minion back. Huh, interesting. I thought it would. Well, thank you, dude. I appreciate it. And that's going to be polymorphed. Not quite the OTK, but... Oh, that sucks. Alright, so let's see what we're going to do this turn. That has to be polyed. There's just no way around that. We could develop him. I would like to ping, though, so we're going to do this. We'll do this for synergy. And we're going to get the 3 damage. Yeah, it loses, but I'd rather get the 3 damage. And we've got lethal on board. We have lethal if we could top deck Fireball. We have lethal, obviously, on board, so we'll see what we can do. Why would you... Oh, that's weird. Some delay. I thought he was targeting the wrong minion. God damn, man. This guy's just getting nothing but non-stop. Wow. Just like that, he's ahead on board again. Alright, so we're gonna... Let's put a big threat on board. This, I don't think it's gonna get much value. Let's do this. We're gonna get rid of that. I think he's used both hexes, so this is going to go hopefully face damage, or we'll have to contest, get rid of his stuff on board. Oh, he has another hex? Swore he used both. Well, if I would have known that. Ooh, so close. Okay, so let's do... We as much as I'd love the Geist, it's not going to be big important. Ooh, I'll take you, though. Alright, so we got some stuff, and if he can't deal with it, we'll see what happens. If we... See, that's with those horrors, man. I might get them. Cause look at what it would remove right here. This and this could just go face. I think the horror is going to be a really good addition, even better than Meteor. Alright, so I think we have lethal, right? Oh, man. Oh, we do not have lethal because we... I mean, this could go here. Let's see. Actually... Yes, we do. That's a little bit BM, but it's all good. The win's a win. Alright, so we're 1-1 for Shamans. We didn't beat the OTK version, which I said if they get their combo. Oh, okay, cool. We got so maybe we could buy a pack and see if we get some more cards. I don't know. What do you guys think about the... I don't know. Yeah, we'll buy a pack. I think those horrors would be better than Meteor. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, that's a good pack. Quest Shaman. I think that card will really help it. No new cards, just dust. So I might want to craft that. Actually, before I go, let's take a look. I don't know. These instead of. I mean, it is a minion. Instead of, where is it? Meteor, because I think it just would be so good. I don't know. Maybe, this one, I don't know if we're going to keep this. This obviously is geared toward it's really good against Warrior, really good against Warlock. I don't know. We'll see. Let's just continue playing some games, see if we could get some more wins. And if it goes pretty well, we could actually switch to the other build of the Elemental Mage, see if that does decent. More greedier, value-driven one. So yeah, it's nice to be back into Hearthstone after a couple months of a nice little break. Actually, that's pretty good. You really want to get the Fireflies, but Oh man, against Druid, I think keeping Poly would be kind of an idea. No idea what kind of Druid it is, though. Having 2-drop, 3-drop's really good. Do not think it's an aggressive Druid. I don't think aggro Druid's a thing anymore. Could be wrong. Could be. It's most likely spiteful, though.
None will
No! Odd. Nice. We're going to have to play our odd Druid soon, too. We're going to focus on this for a little bit, though.
Greetings, fellow seeker of truth.
Nature's blessings upon you.
Mad called Z. Okay. Alright, well, we have that. Well, see, I like this minion. I know Enzoth's gone, but I think he's good for healing. And it's a 2-drop. He's gonna go crit now. Okay. Maybe he is aggressive. Odd aggressive Druid. Alright, so we're gonna do this. We're going to deal with it next turn, so we're not going to ping it. Oh, actually, you know what I am? Reason being is because if he summons a couple minions, I want it to stay under 6 health. Normally, I wouldn't ping it, though. But he could summon a lot of tokens. It does break my chain, though, unless...
The rage.
Oh, interesting. Alright. Wow, I don't know if that was such a good thing. We're not going to obviously use our... We'll just kill it, get a little healing, keep the chain going. Oh, actually, that's good for removal. Next turn we have big options. Excuse me, I love the feel of this deck. I actually liked my Frost Lynch Jaina Elemental Mage before the new set, and it was cool. Ooh, okay, I don't know what kind of druid this is. Is it ooh, he's just a basic guy. Okay, that's cool. I respect that. Alright, so we're not going to hit it with a fireball, even though it is, but we will do this to get a nice minion on board. I don't know if that's going to be... Actually, I don't know. This just... We'll see. He could hero power into it. He'll take some damage. Problem with Geist is it breaks your chain, right? And the point of it is to play again. Ooh, okay, this guy has a pretty interesting deck. If I wasn't streaming, I would probably give him a free win because I do know how difficult it is for a beginner to start in this game. But we're gonna float him on now. We could do that, but I want to keep the chain going. Oh, that is exactly what the doctor ordered. We'll get rid of this, even though we could wait a turn. He's going to hero power into it. Still 5 damage to face. If we ever get an opportunity, we'll play the Geist, but I don't think it's going to matter much. Well, wait. What did he have? A few turns back? Maybe he does have a lot of one-cost spells. So yeah, I'm thinking about changing out Meteor for Horror because... Those missed, ooh. You see, I like that card. I'm kind of glad I put it in my deck revision, so we'll see how it goes. And he's at a lot of health, so that is good. So we're going to take advantage of this. I think that was a bit greedy, because he's going to take an extra 5 damage, unless he has maybe Wrath to deal with that. I guess that's okay. Actually, we kind of, if we can get our Cauldron Elemental, we could actually win, I think, right? That's lethal. Actually, if he doesn't deal with it... Oh, okay, never mind. So this is what I'm thinking about. That Horror is just going to be so good. Alright, so we know he's not going to have any of that. We could do this, but we kind of want to clean up this garbage. Let's see, we could actually fireball. I want to hold on to that, though.
To battle!
I don't want this to die. Let's do this. And we'll drop... I mean, I could do fireball, and that's a lot of damage to face. Screw it. Because it puts him on a time bomb, obviously. We're gonna... We know he doesn't have... Oh, there is Spreading Plague, so we're gonna wait. Forgot about Spreading Plague. We're going wide's actually kind of bad if he has Plague. Because then who knows how long it's going to be before I could get to his face. Next turn we have Jaina, so we're just going to get so much value of anything small. But I don't know if this individual runs Plague.
Let's see.
And Druid's my main hero, so I feel bad for picking on a free-to-play guy, but... Ooh, that's a good minion. But I don't think that's enough. Oh yeah, that's... Ooh, yeah, that's smart. Kill that. Alright, can we top deck some good stuff? Oh, I feel bad for you, my friend. Oh, he gets healing, though. Alright, good game. Hold on, my dog's being bad here. Get in here, boy. Alright, hold on. Come on, boy. Hold on. Alright, let's continue. So we're 3-1. That doesn't really matter. We've actually faced, what, 2 technical competitive decks? I mean, both were... I don't know. Let's keep Meteor for now, but I really like the idea of that horror guy. This deck's built to try to combat cube lock. So if you don't face a lot of cube lock, getting rid of the Geist is obviously an option. But Meteor is just... Well, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm really... Oh, goodness. If this is Odd Hunter, we're not gonna win this. But we'll try.
Knowledge is power.
Odd Hunter is just so difficult to deal with. Their upgraded hero power is insane. We do have a 2-drop and some healing, but... We'll try. I haven't actually faced one yet. I did actually on the stream the other night with Druid, but... Oh, it isn't. Okay, okay. Well, we don't have coin. If we did, we put a minion on board because to get ahead would be nice. So maybe this is... he mulliganed 2 cards and kept 2. So he has some good stuff in hand. Oh, a secret. That could be Freezing Trap, but most likely Explosive. Alright, so we got some good stuff. Let's put this out. I should have actually done this one so he didn't know what was in my hand. If it's Freezing Trap, well, I'll trigger it now before he gets his weapon. Alright, so he doesn't have his... Well, he uses coins, so he wouldn't have the weapon. Alright, we're going to see if it is Freezing Trap or Explosive. Might be Wandering Monster. Ooh.
We must cleanse the sun.
Alright, so we put down that to get our chain going, get some healing. Meteor's probably going to be really good against this hunter. Next turn, we have removal. We have Plated Beetle. I don't know if the Beetle's going to be a good try. I put it in there because of the lack of ice block. And Mages used to have a big issue with that. Okay, we'll see here. Ooh, that's actually really good. So we're going to test again. Just before he gets another Wandering Monster. Okay. What is this here? Oh, well, that's because contest is... We're going to develop a... We could actually technically ping it and put that, but I want to keep the Elemental Chain. We float a Mana, which sucks. But if we could get the turn 5 for Kalamos would be awesome, or the Bonfire Elemental. Or even the Steam. I know it's better to ping, but he's gonna suicide it in anyways if he can. But this is a good card. I love it. Just perfectly curves out for the tribal decks. Yeah, so we'll definitely be doing a lot of Druid soon. But I want to test out some of these ideas and try to refine these decks. I think another Fire Plume in this one would be good. And then I'm not sure if we're going to keep... Meteor, we might use the Horror, because the Horror's a minion at least, right? Basically does the same thing. Alright, luckily we have removal. We have our Elemental. We're going to trade here. Go face. Actually, placement's bad. I should put the one over here, or actually in the middle. Well, it's all good. I don't have totems in this deck. The Tar Creeper's gotten a lot of good work in this game so far. Oh, geez. Okay, so we know it's not Wandering Monsters. We do know it could be, what's it called? It's most likely, from the looks of it, well, maybe not. I was thinking it's going to be Explosive Trap, but we'll see. Well, if it's Freezing Trap, I'd rather get this guy back. Misdirection, okay. Alright, I don't lose a minion, that's good. We're going to draw first, even though we might float some mana, that's fine. Okay, Tar Creeper's really, really good, and he will be placed right here. And it gets synergy for next turn. Or in case they get a Blaze Caller. So the Cauldron Elemental did some work last game, so I don't know. One off is probably worth it. Maybe two, but two's too greedy. Okay, so he's he's a Spell Hunter. So that means he's gonna have his little nice what's it called soon. We could actually get rid of everything, right? Meteor here. I want to keep... no, well, I'm not going to suicide that. We have an activator. Perfect. So next turn we have Calamos. We also could do the Beetle. We have Jaina for on curve, so that's probably going to be GG. I don't see my opponent being able to survive that. Wow, he's got no Huffers. What is he going to do? Wow, really, dude? Oh, you'd really want to do that to the Elemental, but each their own. We could technically poly that, but well, we're not going to have... I really want to keep this going, so I know this is a greedy play, but... ooh. Ah, Matt, adding a random spell would be good, but we're going to go for the better minion. We're going to do this, and we'll just suicide this guy in. And then we have Jaina next turn. So we'll start getting a lot of heal. That's not a good play, though. I should have done... Oh, no, I'm not going to poly that, though. I don't think he's going to have anything bigger. I just wanted to get value out of the Calamos before the chain breaks, because it is going to break next turn with the Jaina. That's fine. I wonder if he's going to be able to deal with my... We're going to break the chain. I do know that, but this is just too good. I get healing. I get a minion that freezes his face. Next turn we'll probably do that. Get our chain going again. He's at 12 health. All we need is a Fireball, Blaze Caller, etc., etc. I do like the meteors, but we'll see how it goes. I like the idea of... I actually might put the meteor... I have meteors in the other version of the deck that has the new Archmage. Might actually take them out and put the horrors in there because it would fit better, because they'd probably disregard the meteors anyways. Oh, he's going to be able to deal with that. That's unfortunate. Oh, wow. He deals with it pretty effectively, but expensive. Alright. Surge. Oh, that's fine. We're probably going to put... let's put him down. This little spell it gets isn't that big of a deal. Actually, let's do... Let's get more on the board. We're going to actually do this too. Nah, we're just going to do that. Let's get stuff on board that threatens lethal. He is a spell hunter, so you could get a lot of kill commands. You could get a lot of stuff, but we'll see. Earthen, or the Eagle Horn Bow, okay. Wow, he just goes face. I do know that everything you do, I'm just going to heal, right? Okay, that's probably freezing, so we'll send out the beetle. Oh, well, he's a spell hunter, so it could be misdirection, too. Alright, dude. So, ooh, Geist is actually really good here. Okay, tracking's gone. Alright, misdirection. Actually, if I had waited, that would have gotten the spell to kill him. But now he's done with a ping next turn. There's no way he could come back for now. But he keeps trying. Now he's just wasting time. That's cool. Whatever you like, my friend. Now let's finish it in style. Oh, we didn't get an act. I swore I played an activator last turn. Okay, cool. How much gold do we have? We got enough for another pack? No. Alright, so while we're thinking about it, we're 4-1, which isn't too bad. This one here I was talking about. This one here has the Book of Specters and has Meteors, so I think less spells would be better. Arcane Intellect's in there because it's really good. You could even probably get rid of that, I guess. But you thinking, let's do it. What the hell? We're not going to play it, but I kind of want to, because this could clear up a lot of garbage, and if you burn Meteor, it could be pretty GG. I know it does break the elemental chain. That's fine, but this Geist is just for Warlocks, but like I said, it's a tech card. If you don't see a lot of Warlocks like tonight, you could change it. Alright, so we're doing pretty decent with this deck. Let's go ahead and queue up again. Hopefully we can continue the win streak.
Khadgar versus Gul'dan.
Speak of the devil.
Knowledge is power.
Against Warlock, you definitely would love to keep Geist. I think it's a good idea. Unfortunately, that messes up your rest of your early game. But I do have coin. We do get Firefly, and so okay, we got excellent early game. It was a risk well deserved, or what do you want to call it? All right, so we're gonna get on board. Hopefully, this is not cube lock because it's gonna be very, very difficult to deal with. It's probably cube, or it could be zoo. It's hard to say. Alright, I could ping that, but it doesn't develop anything, but it does keep my minion alive, and I think that's the better play. We don't have to worry about any synergy for next turn, so we won't use the coin. I really want to coin out Geist. And hopefully we get our Ooze, because Ooze is going to be so important as well. Alright, so we're going to do... we're just going to do Tar Creeper. So this is going to be a test to see if my tech slots help against...
The end is coming!
Okay. You know what? Since we have synergy, we're going to do this. I know it's suicide some, but I guaranteed to get the 6/6, and it keeps the chain going. So I will do it. Even though I do plan on coining out Geist, but... Alright, cool. So we're probably... oh, let's see how we're going to deal with that. We don't really have anything on board. So this is definitely going to be an issue. Do we have any kind of... we could put this down here, I guess. Or we could coin out that. Or we could just do this. He's probably not cube. I don't think cubes run that. So we're going to be in a world of hurt here.
Brothers, heed my call.
And we'll take... This is a bigger threat, but I like the flexibility of this. And let's just get something else on board. And he's going to go face with it like they always do. Actually, that was a mistake. I should have saved the coin to get that so I could deal with this. Yeah, it was a misplay. Totally forgot it. Blaze Caller was a man.
Yes. Oh, yes. They'll
Yeah.
serve me now.
He trades. That's kind of interesting. Now I really regret not getting my... But... we do deal with that. Unfortunately, we have no answer for that. I hope we get Poly. We're going to have to do this next turn. We get rid of his Dark Packs, which probably not going to make a difference now. He has one in hand, I guarantee it. Or he's not going to use it. Alright, if we get Poly, that'd be perfect. We are going to do Geist if we don't get it. Like I said, I have no idea if this deck can beat Warlock, but it does have tools to at least help in it. If I could... Well, that's also bad too. I think we need to draw a card. I mean, he could sacrifice it, but we need to get something on board. We need to get our... yeah, I mean... we could do this too, right? But that's not going to really do much.
Observe.
Actually, it does, because next turn I could use this to get the 2/2 on it. That's not clean, but it's a little bit better, because that way that Doomguard can be dealt with. And we need to get our Geist on there as soon as possible, though. Of course, he goes face, just like the piece of crap garbage player he is. And we need Polymorph now more than ever now. But we're going to need to do Geist. He still could suicide it, so it doesn't really matter. But we need to do this to at least make it a little bit more difficult for him. Well, it gets rid of Mortal Coil too, but we lose our chain, but that's fine. We're just going to concede. He's going to suicide and do it, so let's just concede, move on. There's no way we could beat this. Not if we don't get our polys to get rid of that cube. Because he's just going to suicide it in and go, what, 13 to face. So, yeah, it's not worth it. Alright, so 4-2. Let's continue. Yeah, the Warlock's tough. Even with, I mean, if I would have gotten maybe the... He didn't even use a Dark Pack, so it wouldn't have matter when I played Geist anyways. Ooh, this is going to be really, really tough too. Since it is Paladin, we do have the coin. We're going to keep one of the Tar Creepers. Yeah, I don't think the Elemental Mage is a competitive deck, but it's worth a try. Oh, and he's odd, so it's one of the top tier decks, or he's even for. So it's going to be very tough to deal with this. I think maybe we need to get a lot of luck. We need our meteors. If he has this coin, I really don't want him to have the stupid... Yeah, we're going to coin. Reason being is because I don't want him to get... If he has that stupid... wait, I can't remember. The weapon's odd, right? Never mind. So you can't have that buff thing, but that's fine. And at least I can ping it next turn. Jesus Christ, look at that. It's so good. Alright. I guess you want to ping that because those get buffed by that spell. We're not going to win this, guys. This deck, do not think it compete with a Paladin. It's tier 1 right now. Look at that. Every turn, the possibility of getting 2. But at least we have this, but he's going to buff it up, so... Meteor's good, but who knows if it's going to be good enough. So now we're starting to run into real decks. And this is probably where this deck's going to start falling apart, because I do not think Elemental Mage is going to be strong enough, even though it got a lot of support, though.
Reporting for duty.
Is he going to trade in the rest? No, he's probably not. Look at that board. That's why that horror guy is probably going to be good, but even then... Oh, actually, no, it would be better than Meteor. I think I'm going to make that change. I mean, he's trading, but... Horror would clear up all this garbage right now. Okay, so... Doesn't matter. Let's just get one less thing off the board. A couple turns. We do have a lot of Meteor stuff, but... Or Meteor, but... I think it'll be a little bit too little too late. And I do hope they nerf Paladins. They're too strong right now. Yeah, I think Horror is much better than this. Cause what is this going to do? It's going to kill 3 of them, right?
Nice to meet you.
We'll ping and get rid of it with that. We do, unfortunately... Alright, so we keep the chain going. Meteor's more important than anything, but unfortunately I don't think it's even going to clean up a lot of this mess. But kind of think the horror is better. Yeah, and I'm going to make the change after this. Because Meteor only kills 1 minion on the 2 sides, right? So... Oh, he's trading a little bit, that's good. Yeah, I think Meteor's just... Horror's just too... Oh yeah, that's pretty much GG. Alright, let's concede. No way we can come back from that. Play a piece of shit deck, dude. Yeah, that Paladin needs to be nerfed. Even that still wouldn't have made a difference, right? I don't know. I don't think this deck could beat that either, but I think... This is just not going to be good enough. Let's put the horror. I know it's a little bit jumping the gun, but I think this is just going to be better. But if they get the buff, it doesn't matter, right? But it's a possibility. Meteor's good, though. I don't know. I think I'm jumping the gun. I think I should play more with Meteor, see how the results are. Well, against Paladin, I don't think you could beat this. With this deck, you might be able to beat the odd Paladin, I think it is. The one where it gets the... No, even Paladin, where you get the only discounted hero power. So we're 4 and 3, so we're not doing that good. Here's a Shaman, so the horror will be really good against Shaman. We'll see, we'll see. We'll see how the games go. Okay. If Shamans don't tend to be aggressive, so we'll get rid of the Tar Creeper. We need our early game. And we got none of that. Yeah, Paladins are going to get nerfed. I think they're worse than, they are worse than, Cubes by far. Well, I don't know. Cube's kind of... Think about Cube, you can at least tech against it, right? But unfortunately, I never got Poly. If I would have gotten Poly, something like that gets that Cube lock, I would have done okay. Now, unfortunately, we have no way of dealing with that, so he's going to get draw. So he could be the OTK version. We got our removal for days, though. That's going to be really good. Unfortunately, it kills my minions, but I don't have that many small minions. Pyros, I don't mind. Beetle, I don't really mind. Fireflies, I don't really mind. Interesting. See, that dodges it, though, right? So that's where this is a situation where the... Oh my god, we need to kill that, though. Oh man, I hate to do polymorph on that, but what else do we have? We have to get through. We have to kill it. We cannot allow him to get a ton of card draw. I know that's probably not the best target, but I need to get him because look at if he's OTK, he's just gonna win.
I will show you.
Ooh, he's probably OTK, so we're gonna be in trouble here. Alright, so we could develop a big minion, and we're gonna do that. And we're going to just kill that, even though this kills it, but that's gonna die next turn. No, I guess he's gonna do me a favor. That's cool because we could do the. We could do. Ooh, that's gonna be really good next turn. We're not going to put too much more on there because he's gonna. There's no point where we have our activator. Actually, this is kind of cool. We could actually. You know what? Hell, why not? Oh, but we have that. That going to face is just so much better, though. Nah, we'll save it. We'll do this. Get that 5 damage to face. Let's put this in the middle. We have our activator. When he does that again, I don't know. Oh, he's falling behind. But we have a lot in our hand here, so we're gonna... Alright, so we're gonna do this. I hate to do...
Flames consume you.
No, we're doing that. Ah, that's a mistake because now... Well, I have this to deal with it, so... Anything he floods, we'll be able to get rid of it. That's gonna be interesting. Yeah, he's OTK. This is bullshit garbage. Gotta pressure. The only way I'm gonna win this is just going face. And we have this next turn. We'll play Jaina, but Jaina doesn't really matter because he's gonna OTK me anyways.
I wonder.
Hopefully he doesn't have Hex, but he probably does. Chuck Norris. Yeah, right, dude. You're Chuck Nothing. We're not going to be able to get much better than that. We need damage to face. Finish him off as soon as possible. Ping that out. He doesn't have any more removal for area effect, and we got him dead. At least I hope so. I like the horrors so far. Yeah, I guess, but they develop a minion, and they don't quite do the same as what's it called? I was going to say as Meteor in theory, because Meteor removes large minions, but Horror just cleans up against all this flood garbage, and extra damage to faces, especially in OTK, is awesome. There's no way he's going to have his OTK yet. Ooh, Hailing Rain's really major. Alright, but we have something he's not going to like next turn. We're not going to play Jaina. We're probably not going to be able to play Jaina in this game. Well, we might be able to. Alright. That's... Oh, wow. All that just to remove a small bit of board, dude. But... You are... Just put damage to face. Hopefully we could beat this guy. We're on a ticking time bomb, so... Is that the second hex? I don't think so. That's the first hex. Yeah, he's only used one hex. There's a second one. That's fine. Not really. That's my finisher, but... It is what it is. We're going to have to probably play... Now is probably a good opportunity to play Jaina, I think. Oh, no, maybe not. No, he doesn't have anything, but we do this. Alright, we'll wait to kill that. Jaina's not going to make a difference in the long run, but here comes some combo garbage. So this is where Meteor would become in handy. Yeah, F this deck. It's effing stupid. Ah, screw it. Want to get stuff off his board. We need to get lethal. Hopefully he doesn't have his combo bits. I don't think he's done the life guy yet. Oh, but here it comes.
My jaws that
But he didn't get all of his combo, but maybe is that enough? Yeah, it's probably enough.
my jaws that bite, my claws that catch.
But he didn't get his ground shaker, so does it go infinite? We'll see.
My jaws that bite, my claws that catch.
No, it doesn't, but look at that. He has a lot on board, and I don't have any way of dealing with it.
Do not fear.
Anyways.
Fear those who weak.
I'm gonna invite to this piece of shit and tell him he's a fucking asshole. Forgive my saltiness, but I hate bullshit decks. This is, just like I said before, Raza almost made me quit this game, and this garbage is gonna do the same. I mean, how do you beat that, right? I mean, yeah, he had close to lethal, but what am I gonna do? There's no way to recover from that. And I got so close. I don't know, whatever. Yeah. That's 2 years worth of this garbage, and I don't know. Like I said, I almost quit this game because of Raza, and this surely ain't helping any either. The only way you're going to be able to defeat that is just hardcore aggro, or them not getting their combo. I'd love to see Shaman competitive, but not in this form.
Khadgar versus Jaina.
You asked for
I
it.
shouldn't have cussed. Nah, it pisses me off. It's like the Anduin crap all over again. There's just nothing you can do. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I gave up, but Jaina, and then, yeah, he wouldn't have lethal, but the way actually he probably did, that was 12. Yeah, he had, well, it would have been close to lethal, so no matter what. And this deck's probably not competitive anyways, but whatever. I should just enjoy the game. But yeah, it's just crap like that, just it's not fun. Combo decks are just stupid. Especially one where you can't do any kind of interaction with. At least with the Quest Mage or something like that, you could check against, you know, secret removal and have a chance. But it is what it is. I mean, you can't win it all. And I really shouldn't get upset. It's not worth it. So I don't like games where you have to play a type of deck to counter a certain thing. And I understand that you need as much. Ooh, Secret Mage. I wonder what kind of. That's probably Ruin. So let's try. If that's the case, I kind of want him to die. Of course, if it's Mirror Entity, I don't want that. So let's do this. Oh, it's not Mirror Entity. Okay. We're gonna do this. I could remove it, but that's fine. I'll deal with it next turn. But I still don't know. We'll see about the Horrors. Horrors are good against Flood decks, but I think, what's it called? It's just a better card. What is it called? Meteor. Because Meteor just gives you more flexibility, right? If he's smart, he's going to trade into the 2/2 to protect his... See, now Meteor is where it comes in handy really close here. Because now these are both out of... they're both out of... Alright, so he probably has Counterspell. Yep, just like I thought. We have to kill that. If we don't, he's just going to win the game. Oh, sorry about that. Ooh, interesting. Alright, so this is going to be an interesting game. We can't deal with that, but oh, we can, just like what the doctor ordered, huh? Don't think Secret Mage is as strong as it used to be, but it is what it is. It's not going to be easy. And now we have the Blaze Caller next turn, so we have a lot of removal options. Well, that could be Explosive Ruin, so if that's the case, could be, of course, Counterspell. If it's Explosive Ruin, this will take all the damage for me. Well, we gotta get rid of that. And you're gonna start milling, dude. It's Mirror Entity, though. He's gonna be... Oh, okay, that's fine. Saves me damage. I'm gonna have to play Jaina on curve. Hopefully we'll have a board to get a lot of healing. If there is a counter spell, which I know it will be, I'd rather lose Arcane than Poly. Does that draw you a card? What does this do? Oh, he's not an odd deck, though. Why would you put... Oh, he just wants it for spell power.
Someday I'll be just like you.
We will shake this
Hey, see, this is where Meteor's good, so... Probably going to have to change it back. Alright, so we're going to have to kill... They're both must-kill targets, though, right? Is he going to have anything better than this to Poly? We're not going to put that down. That going to die is kind of cool. We could Fireball, but we're not going to do that. If that's Mirror Entity, though, I don't think they use Mirror Entity. I mean, what other... We could do this, and then we could Poly one of these. Well, we're going to do that. We're not going to Poly that. We're going to... If it's Mirror Entity, though, I'd rather give him this. Plus, it eats up damage in case it's Explosive Ruin. Let's do this. Yeah. Yeah. We're going to ping that. We've got a 10-10 coming. We're going to have to play Jaina, though. You're going to start milling your deck, man. Yeah, this is where, you see, this is where we're going to have to start removing stuff. This is where Meteor's better than the Horror. Horror's really good against Shaman and really good against Paladin, but not so much this. Are you serious? Well, even with Jaina, we've lost. There's no way we can recover from this. I mean, we could do this. We could do... Well, even that's not enough. Alright, we lost. Yeah, even with Jaina, it was lethal. Well, this spell shot or garbage Secret Mage is still a thing. Go F off, dude. Go fuck yourself. I need to start sculpting. Nothing makes me more mad than well played when you play a friggin' cancerous piece of garbage deck. No respect for losers like that. Yeah, I think Hearthstone's just such a... Just makes me more angry than... Oh, okay, now the Horrors will be good against this guy. It makes me more angry than anything. And we keep losing, right? So we're probably going to have to switch decks. I don't think the Elemental Mage is good. It's worth a try. Ooze is going to be really good against Paladin. Matter of fact, I'm just going to squelch this idiot. Job's done. I usually don't do that, but nah, I don't know. The emotes from people just rubbed me the wrong way. Well played when I'm sitting there barely holding on the whole time and playing this stupid cancerous garbage. Like people with aggro on it, right? Alright, so we're going to put the... We're going to put him down because it contests the board and it lives. Unless, of course, it gets lucky with a juggle. course you don't trade. Why would he? Because it's we will do this. We will do that. This would be really good against Paladin, so it's gonna be good, better than Meteor. But it's a tech card, right? Can't unfortunately build your deck around the best possible. Like I said, if we live to turn 6, we're gonna have to trade. We will do this. We'll ping. We'll trade. He only has 1 on board. If he buffs it, we'll hopefully be able to deal with it. We will hopefully get a lot of value out of the horror. We'll have to let him go wide, though. And again, I apologize for the bad words, guys. I should really just keep my cool. But it's just frustrating. It's frustrating. And I understand that aggro is necessary, but I just don't like that shaman deck, and I don't like emotes from aggro players. It just rubs me the wrong way. Alright, this unfortunately is going to die. We could ping that. We have this, so in case he goes wide. Let's develop a big minion. Even though it's going to die, I think this is better. Even though it's going to die, but if he'll trade into it, it's fine. Because this would die if he traded into it too, but we could have pinged that, so he wouldn't have been able to do it. But I'd rather get my synergy. Oh, really? Okay.
The first
You keep going, man. Keep going wide. I'm probably going to use my horror. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Not really big minion that we need to deal with, and I'd rather him go wide. Alright, so we're going to do this. Gets a big minion on board. I want him to go wide before I use the horror. Really, dude? Wow, I've never seen that used. Yeah, keep going wide, my friend. Now, this is definitely worth a horror because it gets rid of that taunt. Hopefully my opponent will not recover from that. I like the card. I've said it a million times, but whatever. But it is okay, so does he have 2 rafts to deal with that?
Put this apple on your head.
Oh, he's gonna hopefully get a juggle. He's thinking. All right. Another thing I love is this guy's really good for. I don't know if he emoted me, but I'll take the win. The deck's 50-50. It can't seem to beat the OTK, but that's because it's a slower deck. Slow decks give OTKs exactly what they want, so to put that in retrospect. Against Paladin, I think the horrors are probably a better decision. I don't know if it's going to be able to beat the odd and evens. Maybe the odd will be able to be is much more difficult. Even will be easier, I think, because even don't tend to flood the board. In theory, if you can coin out horror, let them go wide, a few board clears is okay. Meteor, I think, is better for non-flood decks like that Mage. I would have been able to save so much damage to face. So there is that. I'll keep messing with this. A 50% win rate's not, you know, any indication if the deck's good or not. I mean, it might be just a 50% win rate. But let's look at this. We're going to... This one is interesting. I could give this a try as well. We're not going to do that now, though. We're going to take a break. And I do apologize for all my salty moments. I shouldn't have done that. Later on, we'll do some Druid and maybe the Arcane Control Warlock. Another deck I don't know if it could be able to beat Cube, but at least we'll try. Alright, guys. I've been on for about an hour and 40 minutes. I'm going to take a break. In a little bit, I'm going to start streaming Faria. But that'll be on Twitch. Okay, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.